So, the decision is in, and let's not dress it up. Celtic have stood their ground, and the SPFL have backed them. And Rangers, they've been left looking like a club that genuinely thought they could bully their way past basic safety rules and got it completely wrong. Now, let's be clear from the start. This was never about petty rivalry. This was about responsibility. Celtic, as the home club, are legally and morally responsible for the safety of everyone inside the stadium. Not just their own fans, but away supporters, staff, stewards, police, everyone. So when Celtic put forward a ticket allocation with conditions tied to safety concerns, that's not controversial. That's called doing your job properly. And today, the SPFL confirmed exactly that. But Rangers acted like this was some kind of negotiation they could win through pressure. They tried to challenge it. They tried to escalate it. And ultimately, they tried to avoid accepting conditions that are clearly there to protect people. And that raises a serious question. Why? Why are Rangers so reluctant to accept basic safety measures? Why push back against conditions designed to prevent disorder? Because from the outside looking in, it doesn't make sense. And here's where it gets uncomfortable for them. If Rangers are willing to challenge safety conditions at Celtic Park, then what does that say about how they approach safety at the Det Dome? Are the same standards being applied there? Are the same risks being taken seriously? Or is this a case of one rule for them and another when it suits? Because you can't have it both ways. You can't question safety protocols at another stadium while claiming everything is perfect at your own. The SPFL didn't just make a random call here. They made it very clear. The home club is responsible for safety, and their judgment stands. That's not opinion. That's governance. That's the rules. And it completely dismantles the idea that Rangers had any real case to begin with. This wasn't a brave stand from Rangers. It wasn't some principled fight. It was a miscalculation, a belief that they could push hard enough, make enough noise, and force a different outcome. But when it came down to it, safety regulations aren't optional. You don't get to ignore them because it's inconvenient. You don't get to sidestep them because it's a big game. And you definitely don't get to override the club responsible for keeping people safe. So now, the situation is simple. Celtic set the terms, based on safety. The SPFL backed them, based on the rules. And Rangers, they're left with a choice. Accept the conditions, or take the consequences. But one thing is certain after today. This wasn't a battle they were ever going to win. Let me know what you think. Did Rangers completely misread this situation? And what does this say about how seriously they take safety going forward?